Hi, I'm Nico, co-founder and product visionary at Nico. Today I welcome you to Barefoot Talks, a series where we interview cool people who are bringing transformation to people's lives through health, food and wellness. Today's episode is taken at the iconic Desigual building in Barceloneta Beach, where we are interviewing Jamie Beron from Suco Sessions to learn of his secrets to unlocking his superpowers, and we're going to share them with you.
Thanks for having us here. Such a beautiful space.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming. It's really good to see you again.
Likewise. And as I said, today is all about us exposing who is Jamie, and we want to learn a lot more about Suco Sessions. So first question is, what is Suco, and how was it born?
So Suco Sessions is an active meditation. We combine breathwork, dancing, electronic music, gratitude visualization, and repetitive movement in a 1 hour potent session that is designed to cultivate joy. I started these sessions in Barcelona about 4 years ago. I originally am from South Africa and was working there and started these sessions and was trying to find a way to make all of the magic, all of the benefits of yoga and meditation, something that we can all tap into, something that is available to everybody. Mm-hmm. But by taking all of the benefits and all of the amazing practices and making them more accessible, using electronic music, using headphones, and bringing large groups together in quite a commercial and an open way, we were able to tap into these amazing health benefits.
So run us through a session. People come, you give them the headphones. Like I know a little bit because I've done one in Barcelona and I've done one in Ibiza. But just so our listeners can understand sort of the mechanic or the logistics of what actually happens on site.
So when people arrive at the session, we immediately give them a pure ginger shot, which is quite a shock for the system. Mm-hmm. And we hand them a wireless headphone. And the rest is guided, the rest is taken care of. We allow them to sit down and we take a moment to set an intention, to breathe together. We move into the Suco ritual, which involves shaking, a lot of dancing, a lot of visualization.
Yep.
And we ultimately reach a moment of climax together, of catharsis, where we truly let go. We fully allow ourselves to be free, to embrace our childlike nature.
And is there a space for where people come and sort of share their experiences or what they experienced after the session or after the event?
If you come into a space where everybody is there to breathe, to dance, to connect, yep, to tap into their self, to do some work on letting go, you're guaranteed to be surrounded by people who are very like you. We are all different, but that you're among friends. And for me, one of my dreams is that we can build a community, that people who come into these spaces will leave as friends and will, build these relationships out in the world.
Sure.
So this is something that we're very, very passionate about, is creating space for people to do that.
Okay. But on a more of a corporate level, what is it that CEOs or managers could expect or hope for their staff to receive as a whole?
One of the problems that they've identified and that we've also identified in the market is retention. Mm-hmm. Is that a lot of companies are struggling to keep their staff, especially through COVID, that there's a level of disconnection between the company, the teams that people are working with, and the individual who is sitting at home, and happiness. Having a happy employee, having somebody who is practicing joy, practicing gratitude, learning these vital skills, these very simple skills, and using these rituals that we've created as something that can benefit their lives on a daily basis, is giving these individuals and also these companies the tools that they need to be more happy and more connected within their companies.
In terms of health and more connected to food and nutrition, for you on a personal level, what does that actually mean for you on a daily basis?
So my journey, and I call it a journey because it really has been a journey with food, and my relationship with food has been very closely linked to my spiritual practice. Mm-hmm. It's been years and years of evolution and trying so many different things. I used to be a vegan when about 8 years ago I started veganism, and I stayed a vegan for several years, and from a spiritual level this worked for me. This was something that was good, but I I really did start to feel very depleted after a while, and I found that without eating a lot of carbohydrates, it was very difficult for me to maintain a vegan diet, and a lot of the vegan protein sources and artificial foods were just not working for my body. So one of the most radical changes that I made was that I started to introduce some animal protein, first eggs, and then I moved to eating fish. And that was a game changer for me. That really started to give me a lot more energy, a lot more fuel, and enabled me to eat a lot more of a natural diet. And keeping things like sugar, gluten, processed food, GMO, all of that rubbish out of my diet has been very good for me.
Awesome, Jamie. So thanks again for having us out here. It's been a pleasure to get to know more about Suco a little bit more intimately. And I'm sure we're going to be seeing you very soon.
Hope so.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.